Biggest promoter in the world, and they say to you, George, any gig you want, you've got it. What is it?
The strangest thing happened. So I went to South Korea.
Granddad was in the army.
Okay.
And he's a big key figure in my life.
If Bud did want to sponsor us, though.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
There you go.
Just saying. Jay is good for that. Actually, that's quite nice, that was.
I love it, Bud.
John was splattered all over the floor.
Get the mop! He's been sick! What a loser!
Oh my god, he's been sick!
We don't know him.
Yeah, give us a quick fire, top 3 your favourite gigs, go.
Alright, Lou Festival.
Okay, yeah.
2016 or 17?
Genuinely, I don't know.
Well, it was one of those where we headlined the BBC Introducing Stage right before
Wilco Johnson,
that's it, and he booed at us for taking too long. That was a really good gig.
That was a good gig.
I'd say one of our headline shows at the Underground, where it was rammed.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And I'd say Plymouth Hoe.
Yeah.
Fireworks night or bonfire night.
Well, both were pretty cool. One we had a massive TV above us, and one we didn't. It's just, again, it's that mind over matter thing, isn't it? You've got to push yourself to go, and sort of 4 out of the 7 days, I feel like I manage it when I'm on a roll. But other than that, I'm like, Christ.
But you know, for any human being, training 4 times out of the week is amazing. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Even 3 times really is where I always say to people, you need to get three sessions in.
3 sessions.
Three
I probably
sessions.
am looking at 3 sessions, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm probably just showing off a little bit with the 4.
Well, nothing wrong with that, is it?
We'll cut that bit out anyway. We'll just say 4.
Yeah, say 4.
We'll say 4.
4 double sessions.
4 double sessions.
Yeah, train in the morning, train at night.
Yeah, 2 right.
The strangest thing happened. So I went to South Korea. 2 years ago. Bear in mind, at this stage, I was only on about 600 subscribers.
Yeah.
But this little Korean man came over and was like, "Oh, Lee Whittaker, I love your videos." And I was like, "What the fuck? I'm in South Korea. I'm literally 10,000 miles away from my house, and this little Korean man's come up saying, 'I love your videos.'"
That's mental, that.
And I wouldn't mind, but I was literally only on 600 subs.
Yeah.
Do you know, that was.
But that shows the power of YouTube, though, how far it travels, doesn't it? Because not even TV doesn't always travel that far.
No.
So it's pretty.
It was the most. That was the most surreal moment until the signature of the golf glove.
He just comes straight out of the woods.
Straight out the wood. What have you been up to today, then?
Logging the day, boys. Now, what have I done? I've been to the merch store.
You sat with a wild boar, right?
Yeah, sat with some wild boar.
You sat with some wild boar?
Yeah, with my broskies, just chilling.
Are the broskies are the boars, right?
The boar, yeah, the wild boar. Re-wildlife in Britain, aren't we? Single-handedly.
What would your dream gig be? If someone came up to you right now, biggest promoter in the world, and they say to you, George, any gig you want, you've got it. What is it?
A fully sold out O2 Arena in London.
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah, I'm here for that. I reckon. I don't know. Hey, I reckon mine's the same there. You know. So what was the driving force? Because obviously you joined the Marines when you were younger.
Yeah.
So what was the sort of driving force behind you wanting to join the Marines?
Do you know? I don't really know what the sort of underpinning decision was, but my granddad was in the army.
Okay.
And he's a big key figure in my life.
Yeah.
And I just like being outside. You know, like when it sounds silly, but you know, I was playing hide and seek in the woods until I was probably about 16.
Yeah.
Whereas most kids don't play that at that age. Whereas I was still like being out in the wet and cold and
out amongst it.
Yeah.
I think hide and seek we should be playing that right up until the 70s.
Yeah. I know. It keeps you young, and I just think I saw an advert on TV. And I always say it's the same advert where the lad gets trapped in the water tunnel.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Would you give up here?" And it goes on, and then he gets out the other side of the water trap, and then. I saw that and I was like, well, that's it, the Royal Marines, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Good effort, mate.
Yeah.
200 short.
200 short of 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Do you have a sort of 10,000 subscriber special plan? No. Nothing. It's just gonna roll over at me another day.
I might put like a post out on Twitter or something. Like, look at me.
All the enemies you've made on Twitter will be like, right, we're going to go and unsubscribe now.
Do you know they did that? When I got to 5, I was literally on 5 exactly. And I put it on Twitter and one of my mates went and unsubscribed just to piss me off. And then took a screenshot of it and sent it to me. I was like, you knobhead.
We met, I think, and this is my claim to fame here, I followed you that night. I stood next to you.
Yeah.
And it rolled over to 25,000, I think. I think I was the 25,000.
Oh, we're pushing 30,000 followers.
Yeah.
On the gram. Nearly 200,000 on TikTok.
I saw that.
And about, I don't know, a couple hundred in the local village.
Couple hundred in the local village.
The plastic points, just sometimes I've had it where people have taken a piss in them and fucking thrown them at you.
Yeah.
And you're just like, why?
I was once at a festival, we weren't playing it. I literally bear witness to a guy who dropped his phone into the men's urinal bit and watched him fish it out, and I'm not gonna lie, I think that's one of the most disgusted I've ever been, ever.
But if you were in the same situation...
Leave it, mate.
You would leave your phone in that piss?
Goner, mate.
Seriously?
Goner, yeah.
Because they are, the whites, that is an impossible task. Keeping your whites white.
Bloody hell.
We always used to joke that everybody asks the same question. And at the time the Daz adverts were big, weren't they? So.
Yeah, too right. Because there's a photo of you on the Pantheon gym website. And I was looking at that and I thought, that is a crisp white vest. That
stunning, isn't it?
I know.
Still got a few of them in packets in my cupboard just in case. Yeah, you never know when you might need to bang one out.
So, mate, see that? I suppose that's what the Marines teach you is forward planning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always think ahead.
Yeah, exactly that.
One thing I've never been good at.
You've just got to be very clever. You've just got one opportunity to get that person to watch it.
Yeah.
And putting a crap thumbnail and a shit title, they're not going to click it.
It's not going to happen, is it?
But you've got to not, in the same breath, clickbait it. So you've got to clickbait it, but it's got to have some form of truth to it.
Yeah. I mean, David Dobrik, he was the king of clickbait, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He used to do that a lot. But I mean, I suppose it's done him well.
Yeah, whereas like Mr. Beast, for example, doesn't need to clickbait it because you know what he puts in his thumbnails
going to be real.
Are going to be real, but they're so vibrant and so out there that people who haven't watched it before still click.
And they want to get involved in it, don't they?